I took weight loss pills, and I almost literally vanished. In the previous year, at the tender age of 22, I identify as female, underwent a significant transformation in my physical appearance, and the root cause could be traced back to a change in my OCD medication. Standing at a modest 5 feet, 152 centimeters, my weight had soared to 180 pounds, 81 kilograms, until a few months ago, predominantly due to the upheaval caused by the commencement of college, the disruption of my routine, and most significantly, the impact of my medication. Unfortunately, discontinuing the medication wasn't a viable option. During my initial year, living independently, I managed to navigate through life without much concern. However, the subsequent year brought a new roommate into my life, whom we shall refer to as Jane. Hailing from a background rooted in Scotland, she had recently completed her senior year at a prestigious boarding school, the cost of which rivaled my college tuition. Jane embodied the epitome of beauty, standing at the same height as me but differing in every conceivable way. Her long, flowing blonde hair starkly contrasted with my plain brown, and her eyes possessed a piercing, icy blue gaze. Her porcelain-like skin, which could transform into a light brown tan, coupled with her perfectly slender physique, left me in awe. Despite her Scottish roots, Jane embraced American culinary stereotypes, with a diet consisting of pizza, burgers, chicken nuggets, hot dogs, and anything and everything deep-fried. Initially, I dismissed this, assuming the consequences would eventually catch up with her. However, as months passed, it became apparent that she remained unchanged. Curiosity led me to inquire about her exercise routine, to which she responded with a confident smile and glowing white teeth, stating, "I'm just built different." This nonchalant attitude irked me, but I didn't dwell on it until our planned spring break trip to Miami. Despite my determination not to let my weight hinder the enjoyment, it quickly became apparent that the world treated Jane differently. I became invisible while she garnered attention and had doors held open for her. The tipping point occurred when I tripped over my shoelace, and the laughter from onlookers stung. "First time working out in a while, huh?" jeered one of the guys. The Miami trip served as a stark wake-up call, prompting me to shift my focus entirely to my health. I started by reducing soda intake, eliminating sugar, and adopting the diet of salads and fresh fruits. Each calorie was meticulously counted as I spent 2 hours daily at the gym. 2 months later, as the semester concluded, I had shed 10 pounds, 6.8 kilograms. With a summer devoid of classes, I continued my health journey, shedding an additional 20 pounds, 9 kilograms, by August, and dropping a whole Jane's size. I had never felt better. Upon returning to school in the fall, however, circumstances took a turn for the worse. The salad bar's availability dwindled, the gym altered its hours, and academic stress led to a lapse in my newfound healthy habits. Plunged into depression, I resorted to a diet of fried chicken and burgers, and the 20 pounds, 9 kilograms, I had triumphantly shed during the summer swiftly returned. My GPA plummeted to 1.5 that fall semester, provoking the fury of my parents, who had invested thousands of dollars in my education. Faced with a final ultimatum, I had one last chance to salvage my academic standing. If I faltered in any spring semester courses, they would pull me out. Compounding my challenges, one of the requisite courses for graduation was the ironically titled Intro to Healthy Living Styles. Despite the humiliation, I resolved to tackle it head-on, only to find the curriculum mirroring the conventional wisdom of eating healthy, exercising, and avoiding laziness. Towards the conclusion of the academic term, my teacher discreetly approached me and suggested a private meeting in their office later that afternoon, emphasizing its importance and potential interest for me. A wave of apprehension washed over me. Had I failed the final? Despite earning straight B's in my other courses, uncertainties lingered. On the front of my weight, I had successfully maintained a delicate balance, neither gaining nor losing any pounds. Upon entering the teacher's office, I was surprised to find them in an unusually good mood. "Your essays have touched on the challenges of weight loss," they remarked, reclining in their chair. A blush crept onto my face as I wondered about the purpose of this meeting. Was I about to face a session of fat shaming? However, the unexpected revelation followed. A group of biochemistry graduate students claimed to have developed a weight loss pill. The FDA had just granted approval for a trial, and my teacher wondered if I'd like to participate. Skeptical, I inquired, "Are you sure this isn't a scam?" Acknowledging the absence of guarantees, my teacher explained that the pill was merely an option, not a guaranteed solution. Despite reservations, I agreed to give it a try and was handed an orange bottle containing precisely 14 pills, meant for each week. Understandably, the pill alone wasn't a magic solution. I committed to a regimen of healthy eating and regular exercise, with the pill serving as a supplementary aid rather than a shortcut. I embraced leafy greens, fresh fruits, and regular visits to the local gym, opting for a bike over my car. The transition proved surprisingly manageable. My appetite diminished, replaced by an energetic fullness that made me feel on the verge of bursting. Initiating at 175 pounds, the first week saw a loss of 7 pounds, 3.2 kilograms, a trend that continued with another 10 pounds, 4.5 kilograms, in the following weeks. By week 9, I had shed nearly 90 pounds, 41 kilograms, reaching a weight of 95 to 43. However, as the pounds continued to drop, my physique transformed into skin and bones. Perplexingly, the weight loss persisted, despite most of my fat seemingly vanishing. A distressing moment occurred before week 10 when I collapsed, experiencing severe abdominal pain that led to an emergency room visit. During the examination, an X-ray prompted a startling question from the doctor. "When did you get your left kidney removed?" Puzzled, I denied any knowledge of such an event, diverting the conversation by referencing the removal of my right kidney the previous year. The doctor appeared skeptical, but in the midst of a busy day, discharged me. Less than 24 hours later, agonizing pain in my tonsils led to their inexplicable disappearance. It coincided with the scheduled pill day, prompting me to abstain. A call from my professor revealed the grim reality. I wasn't the only one affected. The pills, he admitted, had been halted. In my case, the left kidney and tonsils were gone. Others suffered the loss of a lung, an appendix, tonsil stones, or a gallbladder, but vital organs remained intact. When we reconvened, the professor assured me the pills were destroyed, and the lab shut down, with all notes burned. In the aftermath, I regained much of the lost weight through diet and exercise, stabilizing at 135 pounds, 61 kilograms. Months later, I've thankfully not woken up in pain, and I'm breathing normally. The remaining pills, a mere 5, will soon meet their demise as I flush them down the toilet after concluding this account.